Okay, it's working. I hope it's working. I couldn't tell. Like, it wasn't, because it wasn't, some reason it just wasn't, it wouldn't, like, it just wouldn't work. I don't know why. Uh, Come on. Let's see. What am I looking for? Okay, found. Okay, I'm live. Okay, my goodness. I was dealing with some technical difficulties, guys. Sorry. I doubt anyone's here. Alright, let's see how it goes. Where is everyone? I just broke on my phone. Let's see. Anyone here? I can't see. Where is... Alright. Let's see how this goes. Probably give it a few minutes. I went through a lot of issues. My mic... Okay, my mic's working. Okay. Let's see. I'll probably give it a minute, but Google Spreadsheet's here, so if anyone wants to see it, where am I? I gotta go on here. So yeah, this is the spreadsheet. It should be, the link should be in the description. If anyone wants to, all of what the heck is this? I got a comment 18 seconds ago. Oh jeez, okay, that's harsh. I just got a comment on one of my YouTube posts. Oh lord, okay. I don't know why I got that kind of... That's harsh. Some knife. It was something I found. Oop. Okay, so I need to find a better place to. Alright, not sure how many people are watching yet, but yeah, here's a spreadsheet. If you want to add, if you guys feel free to, if you guys want to add to it, feel free to. That's basically the point of this stream. Not sure how many people show up, but you know. I'm not sure I could see the chat. My phone. I could try to see the chat. Hang on. Oh, hello. Donuts and NASCAR. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. At least I saw that. Let's see. Okay, found it. SARCA Ultimate. Alright. So this should be an interesting stream, because I like to know, because I'm trying to fill this, I mean, I'm not really going to do much, I'm essentially just trying to fill this out to like 50. The number 50 here, and see how, you know, See how many I could get for a stop motion series. I'm gonna show. Oh, the slides. That's what I meant to show. The Google Slides. Gosh darn it. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can throw it in there. I meant to. Yeah, I meant to. See, I knew there was a tab I was missing. I meant to throw this into. Okay, meant to put this in. Does it work? Okay, I meant to throw this in here. So, hey, I like donuts and NASCAR. Oop. Feeling disoriented. Anyway. Let's see. I wonder if the background music. Alright. So right now, no suggestions. By the way, yeah, here's the form, by the way. This is what it would look like. I might hold this. I don't know. See how that goes. Oops. Misclick. Alright. So, yeah, so not much to really talk about, but kind of just, oh, okay, it wasn't working for a second. I guess that's a link. Oh jeez, Timcast. That's what I get for typing in. That's what I get for typing in the whole thing. But that is Cody Dennison's sponsor, Timcast.com. And HitterCars.com actually, yeah, that would still exist. Wait, what? Let me see. Wait, that's not even a Chevy. What the heck? That's a Honda. Oh, okay then. I might get rid of some of these. A lot of these are suggested by me, as you can tell. I might get rid of a few of them to make way for any other suggestions. But essentially, when I make a suggestion, you gotta go. I think it should be in a link of this stream. Go on the Google Forms. And it's just right over here, essentially. And these are basically the answers you get. And okay, it's like glitching out. I don't get what's going on there. Yeah, it's like glitching out. Let's see. Yeah, it's like glitching out. I don't get it. Let's see. So, really not much to say here, though. Man, I'm really stuck. So if I don't know, I feel like going. I might as well just go through the list. See how that. Ooh, actually, hang on. I know what to do. If I could. Huh. Okay, let me see. This isn't working out. Let's see. see. I can't find. Is it? I'm trying to find. Gosh darn it. Never mind. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Maybe, you know what? It's not working. See, I don't even remember what I was looking for anymore. I forgot what I was looking for. But it is what it is. Let's see. For now, I'll just look through ARCA. Let's hope. Let's see. I'm gonna hope it's like don't show anything messed up here. So if I type, hang on, you know what? So I'll go through. No. I put this. It's Daniel Hemrick, 19. Daniel. Oops. Hemrick. No. I misspelled Daniel. At least I think I did. Daniel Hemrick. Okay, it knows what I'm talking about. So that's the first one that was listed. It's actually from Turbo Gaming. That's the YouTube. Yeah, that's the YouTube name. And he pays it himself. So that I got that sent to me already. So that's one to check off. Should I just? Actually, I shouldn't click. Should I? I already know. Maybe I'll just I'll type C so I know that was done. C for check. I don't know. Andres Perez. I can't speak. Andres Perez. I did these three already. Andres Perez, LeVar Scott, and Frankie Muniz. Which the Frankie Muniz one, you probably know what the Rev Racing ones. Frankie Muniz, the one the one that was suggested by, CJ MSA Racing Network. He picked the one where he drove for Rome Brothers. So if I type Rome, okay, it knows what I'm talking about. Sort of, showing the truck as well. This is the ski. I forgot Facebook on here. It doesn't really show it. It's supposed to be, ARCA, the Rome. I could have just put 2024 and it knows what I'm talking about. Or not, because it's showing me this. Saying Frankie Muniz return. Why is it showing this? Interesting car. I don't even know who drives it, though. Oh, Jeffrey Maxink. That's a name. Yeah, that's quite a name. Looking for, let's see. I'm trying to find a car. I don't want to go on ARCA paint scheme. Oh, gosh. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Hang on. ARCA, I'm going to just put it, ARCA, I'm looking elsewhere right now. Okay. Now if I put it, it's starting to glitch out again. Gosh darn it. Okay. I put it in here. Okay, put the tab in. I have to go on the site here because Google Images ain't helping me. But here's what the scheme would look like. It's down this. It's this one. This car. Open. Yeah, there. So it's this scheme. That's what the Frankie Muniz is here. Essentially. And that's the one I'm using. Yeah, so that's the scheme I'm using. So if I could find, let me see. Okay, God, okay. Found, sorry, something I was looking for. But that's basically what the scheme is. If I could. Alright, let's see. Is it. Okay, right here. Oh, I found it. I'm trying to find something, sorry. Boom. So yeah, that's the Frankie Muniz design there. And I'm misspelling some. Just, boom. Okay. Now, where am I? Over. Okay, found it. I was trying to adjust something. My bad. I continue on here. So Frankie Muniz. That. That's what that scheme is. I got that done. I'm just gonna click C every time. Hmm? Oh, whoops. C and 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Let me. Yeah, I gotta click on here so I know what I'm looking at. Huddleston does not. Oh wait, he does have a painter. Does he? Wait a minute. I got responses. So I have a bunch of responses. Here are response. Oh, individual. Sorry. Here are responses individually. That one. No. Let's see. Was it this one? Yeah. Okay. From CJMSA. CJMSA. Let's see. Okay, so, Trevor Halston, he said, okay, now, oh yeah, he also said, I think I said here, oh, will you paint cars yourself? If yes, which ones to paint? He said 50, 98, 22, 69, 63. I think, who's the 58? Not 58, 98. Mason Mitchell. I remember that guy. If I type Mason Mitchell, let me see. Now I do know he drove. I do know that Mason Mitchell drove that. I know that's his car. I know he owns a team. Okay, there we go. Mason Mitchell. I wonder what he does now because he just won the ARCA championship and disappeared. Get rid of this. What am I looking for? I lost track. I'm kind of just going down the list. If anyone wants to add something, then go on ahead, you know. Alright, oop, there it is. Let's see what else I could throw it on. Okay, let's see. And, okay, I figure out what to do. Let's see. So, yeah. Mason Mitchell, Tanajeski, and, let's see, Michael Self. He didn't say he'd paint that. I don't have a painter, okay, that's the thing. I don't have a painter for, I think I put all of them down. I don't have a painter for the Michael Self in the 25. And there's not a painter for, it is important because there are duplicate numbers here. 25, where's the other one? Tony Bryninger in the 25 as well. Full time by Sky Tay. I don't know, one or the other, you decide which. And let's see, Cole Raz, Taylor Gray, Austin Terrio. Which, okay, this one's interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure if CJMSA is watching this, but here's one for you to put. That's one for you to paint. Oh, he hasn't painted any of them yet. At least the ones he said he'd paint. So it might be a while before I'm able to print them out anyway, but still. He's going to paint Mason Mitchell, Ty, Self, not Christian Rose. Let me see. Yeah, not Christian Rose. He doesn't have a painter. Same for Michael. He's painting Will Kimmel and Dave Mater. Dave Mater the third. Dave Mater the third. I almost said Mater. Dave Mater. Who probably doesn't know what I'm saying, or do I have to type third? What the heck? Is he actually that old? What the what? Apparently he's a Cars character, too. The more you know. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's a cool design. I actually remember Dave Mater. I didn't know he was that old, though. That's interesting. Yeah, I did not know Dave Mater was that old. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, so that's Dave Mater. He's gonna paint that, or whatever Dave Mater drives, or whatever it looked like. Garrett Mitchell, good old Cletus McFarland. I actually painted this one already. It was suggested by CJ, as well. Yeah, all these are suggested by CJ. I already painted Garrett Mitchell. Cole Raz, I might paint that as well, but I haven't decided. Yeah, I didn't list myself, but I did paint this. I painted. Well, Turbo painted Daniel Hemrick himself. I painted these three here. If I look at, okay, C, because that's a check. Yeah, C for check. None of these are done yet. Kimmel is going to be him. Mitchell Gray is done because 13 Car Elijah, I don't know his YouTube name. Hasn't really said. And he's showing on Discord. So check, because he did those. And Terrio. Oh, wait, no, Gray and Terrios. Oops, I'm getting a bit confused looking at this. Gio Ruggiero suggested. Surprisingly, not many 20 cars were suggested in this one. And surprisingly, not many were suggested. Let's see. Not Ruggiero. Sorry. Brian Jur is also 25, but there's not a painter for her or Michael Self. So everyone gets a painter first will be the full time in the 25. Pretty much. Tad Moffat. Yeah, Robusto, sorry. Isabel Robusto. I'm not painting it. Actually, I'll put myself down to paint that, actually. Let me see. Yahoo. Yeah, it seems simple enough. I'll put. I might paint. I'm trying not to paint too much for this one. I'm leaving it to whoever, to you guys. I should have put the Discord link. Oh, jeez, I forgot to put the Discord link in the stream, but whatever. Because that's how you paint. If anything, I'll put it on a YouTube post. Let's see. Not Van Alst. I'm looking at Tad Moffat because I showed a painter. Yeah, I painted Tad Moffat already too. That's the one I already painted Tad Moffat's car. Greg Van Alst, Brett Holmes. I put Brett Holmes because I think Brett Holmes is cool. But at that point, I'm not sure I want to paint anyone else. The rest was suggested. Well, you could see the list here and on who was suggested. So, see how that looks. Let's see. William Sawala, Brayton Laster. Oh yeah, suggested by Skylar Taylor. Vernon Queen. Oh, so, oh yeah, Brandon Queen suggested by. Oh yeah, I think that was the first one he painted, but he finally listed it here. I don't have. Oh jeez, I forgot to put that in the Google Slides. That okay. Tyler Rife. I forgot I suggested these two. Tyler Rife. Let's see, because I'm trying. Let's see. Uh, Tyler Rife, Jason Alexander, Daniel Dye. Okay. So going through the rest of. What is it? Yeah. Okay, found it. Going. Wait, what would Halston look like? I think I know because I'm not really sent pictures of what they look like. I just know CJ's probably gonna paint it. So I'm gonna type Trevor Huddle. Does it know what I'm talking about? Yes, it does. Halston. Okay. So it'd probably be. Wow, Wikipedia. That's garbage. Not sure why it shows him and Tinkle, but okay. Oh yeah, Zachary Tinkle was never suggested. That's odd. Uh, Trevor, 2021 champ? Oh no, I thought it said champion. I don't know why. My stinking eyes. Okay. Halston, is it this? Is it that one? Maybe it's this. None of these look good. Okay, maybe. Okay, I like this one. Maybe it looked like this. Oh, okay, yeah, that's Trevor Halston. It probably look like this, especially when like it's just gonna be Mustangs. I was originally gonna have it be between Fusion or Mustang, but nah, Mustangs. You know, just keep it simple, simpler. Mitchell. All right, type Mitchell. Majeski, I think would be a 22. It would probably be 22. I think I remember what that looks like. Chad Bryant. Yeah, Chad Bryant at 22. Now he said he paint this one. Did he say a sponsor? Oh yeah, Crestliner. So Crestliner, it'd be this one. So it'd be this that. Wow. Okay, that shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard to paint then. Depending on how it. Oh, depending on the method he uses to paint them, because I don't know the methods these guys are using. Uh, let's see. Uh, Rowe. Okay, I know Christian Rose almost haven't. I haven't heard of that before. Is that a special scheme? We already know Michael Self. Actually, actually let me search out. Michael Self. Michael Self. Okay. 15 here. I don't know. Looks better quality, so I clicked on it. Actually, this one looks fine. Hey, Taylor7573. Yeah, I was only streaming, trying to see. Just look at this list here for papercraft, which actually they look like this, essentially. Because I've been having people paint for this thing. So trying to see if they get more people to, add to the list or see who wants to paint what cars. Yeah, thanks. That's cool. Yeah, thanks. I forgot to list the Discord because that's kind of where anyone who wants to paint, they gotta put. That's where you find a template and a decals. It's on my Discord for it, and I forgot to put the link to Discord in the stream. I might put it in after. I put the form here, so if anyone wants to suggest, which I think, yeah, I have the form list linked in the stream at least. At least I did that right. So look at the rest. Let's see. Rose, Kimmel. I think Will Kimmel. It says on. Let me see. Yeah, I really got to. Kimmel left unsponsored. So pretty much just any Will Kimmel, because that. Oh, okay. You're gonna go to the forum, alright. I think going to... Because thing about... I think I made 2 videos on, like, SARCA Ultimate already, and I think I said it had to be, like, from the guys from the Gen 6 era. And... Yeah, guys from the Gen 6 era of, like, ARCA. So I think, like, 2015, 2016 onwards. I think... I'm just guessing what CJ would... who suggested... Trying to figure out what he would paint. I'm gonna guess this one. I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. But it would fit, just to put his Salem paint scheme, because he tends to run at Salem. Let's see. Dave Mader, I typed in. Garrett Mitchell, I mean, I don't really have to, but let's just... We all know this. I just typed Cletus and it knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, pretty much. What's a better look at this thing? Actually, I mean, that's... Nah, hang on. Is it this? I used this picture as a reference. I don't know why. Just better angles, I guess. So if I... That's small pixels, though. Let me see. Yeah, that's small pixels. Gosh darn, that's bad. It's just small pixels, man. Okay, that's bad. I guess it looks better on Google Images. I don't know. We all know Cletus McFarlane or Garrett Mitchell. I don't know how he got that. I really want to know how he got that name. Yeah, I was looking through there for schemes. Cole Raz, I know I've heard before. I don't know what his car looked like. I've seen like 3 different ones of the 76. But that's not Cole Raz. Probably this one? What sponsor did he say? Cyclone Truck Stops. Is it the same in green? Or is that something else? No, it's different. 76 Renewable Diesel? The more you know. Price Renewable Diesel. Cyclone Next Gen. So it's one of these. For AM Racing. The thing, I thought AM Racing would be gone, but nah, they're still here. They just dumped Christian Rose. At least he suggested Christian Rose in the same response. Let's see if I refresh this if anything happens. Alright, I got a few suggestions. Some did not fit. Oh lord. Let me go back to CJ actually. Yeah, so looking at... I got Taylor Gray. Now he already sent me a scheme for it. Let me see. I put them in. So there you go. That one's from Turbo Gaming. This one's from 13 Car Elijah. That's his Discord name. I don't know his YouTube name. But this is the car that... These are the cars that are painted by other people. So, Turbo Gaming did this. 13 Car Elijah did that. I painted these 2. And this was suggested by CJ MSA. CJ? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to make sure I got that right. Then we have Tad Moffitt. I think, yeah, I put this down. I put this guy on the list myself and painted it myself because I thought, why not? Tad Moffitt seems cool. I put down, let's see, Austin. Okay, well, Austin Terrio is also from 13 Car Elijah. You can see him here, blank car. Which I think he won a championship in this thing. I could be wrong. Let's see. If I type Austin Terrio. Okay, never mind. Doesn't know. Oh, well, wait. Is it? Well, he probably won Road America in this thing. So this car is a winner. He drove sponsorless. Props to that guy. Real props to that guy. Oh, I just got a response. Okay, so I already got a response. Midstream. I got to click. Self, the 134. Huh? Wait a minute, that's confusing. I'm looking through this. That's confusing. Hang on. Michael Self, 130, 69. What? 130, 69, 3, 44, 3? I didn't know what number Michael Self was. Oh, Michael Self is 25. Michael Self is the 25. Or 15, depending. Like, I think when I searched Michael Self earlier, he drove for Venturini Motorsports. So mainly, like, a lot of people know him for the 25, for Venturini Motorsports. And there's also this one where he's in the 15. Oh, and that was already suggested by, oh yeah, CJ. I'm gonna assume, if I look back at this, 130, 69. So I guess you're suggesting the one. I'm gonna assume these are all from current. The current, like 2025 or something. Or recently. So if I go by that, let's see, one. Who's in a one? Is there a one? This is 2024 here, this site. Phoenix Racing, well, Jake Finch, that was one. Yeah, current. Okay, so let's see. This is from the West. Oh, Lord. Current, ARCA 25, 2025. Is there a one car right now? Hang on a minute. I'm looking at Nope, I clicked the wrong thing. I gotta look elsewhere here. I'm going like a separate tab entirely. Maybe if I look at entry lists. Entry list. If the number 1 doesn't work, maybe we can do number 46. If Tad Moffitt, I didn't know he was an option. Well, it's not really about options. It's a matter of just saying, just say whatever, ARCA driver you could think of who drove the Gen 6 car, and it'll be typed down into the Google sheet. And then it'll be done by whoever wants to paint the car, because I saw on the thing he said you weren't going to paint it. That's basically how it works. You just say whatever ARCA driver is not listed here. I'm gonna leave this here as I go through. I'm on a separate window entirely. That's how it works. So Michael Self. Wait. So I see Phoenix entry list. I'm looking at it separately here. I'm not. Okay, it's not showing me. I'm trying to find. Okay, I'm getting upset here. So if I find, let's see, Phoenix. So if I go by current ones, apparently there is a one car. There was a one car in ARCA just recently at Phoenix. Rob Keneally. Let's see. Oh, I spelled that. No, I did not. Jeez. Okay, I'll put NASCAR ARCA. Sometimes I have to do that for certain guys. I don't like it showed there. Keneally? Okay, let me go back. I want a separate window entirely just to get Robbie Keneally. Let's try that. Robbie Keneally. Oh, I didn't. So I guess the same car? Is that Robbie? I guess it's Robbie here. Okay, yeah, I'll put that down then. So if I type, let's see. Go to JetK. Oh, J-Ski? JetK? Huh. Oh, J-Ski for paint schemes, yeah. For ARCA schemes? Okay, hang on a second. Let's see, NASCAR, no. Oh yeah, I meant to say Robbie Keneally. I haven't had to spell his name before, so that's new to me. I really had to spell it out. Don't know a sponsor. Not good speller. Sorry. Yeah, it's all right. Happens sometimes, especially in YouTube chat in a live stream. Like I have a tough time doing that too. What was the team? It said KKM Development. I think. KKM Development. Uh-oh. Oh. I'll just make them whatever. Part-time, full-time, I'll just put it however I want for these guys, I guess. Okay. That should be one of the paints. I'm going to do a part 2 to this, because now I figured out how to do the stream. It took a minute for me to get this thing going, because for some reason it was bugging out on me. At least I thought it was bugging out on me. He's in a Ford. I think, yeah, he's in a Ford. Let me see. Yeah, he's in a Ford. Let me look at the thing again. 30. I already got that down, because I painted it. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I painted these two already. Him and Tad Moffat. I got that down. 3. Oh, 3 would be Willie Mullins. If we're going by recently, it'd be Willie. I think. Wait, if we're going J-Ski. Let me see. They're not showing ARCA. Huh. They didn't show ARCA schemes. I don't know. I'll look around. But let's see. Willie Mullins, it'll probably show. Please show me a 2025 one. Please. Because Mullins has a few schemes. It's gonna show. Well, this one's pretty solid. Was it this he drove? I don't know what his 2025 one looks like. Maybe if I put 2025 on all I'm talking about. Doesn't have ARCA. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. There used to be pitlane.org, but that site's gone. And I was really devastated because pitlane.org had pretty much all the ARCA paint schemes that you could think of from I think 2000 to now. So now I have to like look elsewhere for like ARCA paint schemes or whatever. I have to go on Pinterest or something. So if I go on, can you do that white and orange one? White and white and orange. So I guess these Facebook ones. The Facebook does not show it well on here. So I guess this one. But I think is this. I'm gonna assume. I think this is the 2025 one, but Facebook ain't showing it well. If I type NASCAR Willie Mullins, so if I get rid of the ARCA bit, maybe it's just a mouthful for it. It's not okay. I might have to. Does it on top? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which one. I guess, or actually, it does matter. I have to. I'm not gonna go on Facebook, but I think I'll have to click on that just to go for. So I'll go for that then. Yeah, Willie Mullins. Don't know what the sponsor is. I'll figure it out later. When I go into Facebook later. I don't want to show my Facebook here. So Willie Mullins. Quite the guy. Number 3. In a Ford. I almost put Chevy. Don't know what a sponsor is. I'll find out later. Actually, I'll put CorvetteParts.net. I noticed that on the side. CorvetteParts.net is probably going to show a link, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I think he drives for his own team. Let's see if I go run back. Mullins Racing. That's what it's called. Mullins Racing. Okay, thank goodness. I didn't have to type everything again. Let's see. Next up. Mullins. Not Mullins, sorry. 44. There wasn't a 44 at Daytona this year. At least I don't think. Let me find that Phoenix entry list. I have it on a separate window. There's no 44 unless I go. If I go on Daytona, it probably wouldn't be one either. Entry list Daytona. Ride the Dente. That was the weirdest commercial ever. Let's see. If I go on Brayton Lester. No, that's 0. There was no 44. Okay, so I'd have to go by last year if we're talking recently. I have to go by. Oop. So if we're going recently, I have to go by last year, which, oddly enough, was in having that as an example in the form. So it'd be Thomas Annunziata, who's currently not full time, he's part time, driving for Derek Hope. It would be either this one or this one, the Rainbow Warrior throwback. I mean, I guess throwback. It's such a random scheme because it's in mid-Ohio of all places. I don't even think throwback weekend was that weekend. I don't know. I typed Thomas. It's such a long name. Thomas and Friends. Very fun. Very funny, Google. Very funny. Now just showing his Xfinity card. That's fair. Rainbow Warrior, please. Okay, yeah. I think I had that as an example in the Google form. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll use that one. Questions. So I have to. Oh, it shows it here anyway. So it'd be this. Chapoise. Okay. Thomas. Oop. It's such a long name. Oh my gosh. Nunziata Ford. He was a Chevy, I think, looking here, he was a Chevy at Daytona, or actually at any plate track. Only ran 4 races. I'm going to assume, was this Thomas as well? May have been, but who cares? The Rainbow Warriors suggested. I think it said Chapoise. Chapoise. Franklin Road. Road Apparel. Here we go. I think McClure said. Oh. Nope. Here it is. Okay, remembers what I put. Now let's if I go back to. I'm going here. 50, that's Trevor Huston. 6, 2, 19. Okay, so all those are in my ear. So all those are put down. So, going to the rest of this, I gotta remember. So Ruggiero is pretty. So Gio Ruggiero. If I remember Gio. Is he part-time in trucks this year? I'm trying to remember if he's full-time in trucks this year. Joins Tricon Garage. 4 season. Doesn't say full-time. Should I look that up? Okay. Or should I... Okay. NASCAR Gio Ruggiero. If I put it down, what is he doing right now? Tricon. To pilot the number for the season. So I'm going to assume he's full-time. It's pretty quick. How old is this guy? I mean, it won't show me here. Public figure, that's interesting. He's full-time. Oh, boy. That seems early. Okay, now I really want to know his age. Hang on. That seems early for him to be going. 18. Oh, my goodness. 18. He's only 18. Let me see. I gotta think of it. trying to remember. I don't wait. 2020. He wasn't okay. If I go through schemes here, just help me. I think Ruggiero. Not. Was it Joe? No, it wasn't. It was. No, Gio was part time in Arc. Okay, I remember. Really good at two plate tracks at the beginning of the year. Led a lot. Two plates. Oh, yeah, Atlanta. I forgot Atlanta counts as one now. Two plate tracks at the beginning of the year. Led a lot of laps and could have won both of them easily, I believe. Well, yeah. Yeah, I won't doubt that. Gio hasn't shown, because even throughout ARCA, because I watched quite a bit of 2024 season, Gio isn't terrible. It just feels very soon to have him full time in trucks at 18. And then again, given how Truck Series is, I don't know. Maybe there's not really a difference. But I don't know. But Gio did. Gio ran quite a bit later on in the 20 car, so at least. Okay, so he ran a majority of last year in the 20, just not all of it. Jake Finch ran a few. Jake Finch, yeah, I like Jake Finch. Robusto, Moffitt, Van Als. I mean, he's up to Xfinity now, I guess, even if it is just part time. Cool to see him there. So Greg Van Als, where's his picture? Here, okay, well here's his truck. His truck, yeah, Van Als' truck is awesome. Like type ARCA, I'll just look through the 35 right here. He wasn't 18 yet, so he couldn't run all the way. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I forgot ARCA had that rule. He's 18 now. Hang on. August, yeah, okay, that makes sense now. So basically, he was 17 when the race. He was 7. So last year, that means last year he was 17 when the season started, so he couldn't have been there. So if I run it back, 18, that makes sense now. I wasn't thinking that far. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I don't, like, yeah, Daytona. I guess they're fine with 17-year-olds in Phoenix. They're fine with them at Dover. So yeah, plate tracks, I know 18-year-olds aren't allowed. I swear there are other tracks that 18-year-olds can't race on. Maybe Michigan? I remember when Greg Van won that Daytona race in ARCA a few years ago. I watched that live. Amazing moment for him. Yeah, I regret not watching that race live. I'm not sure I would have been able to see it then. I don't remember. Basically, yeah, that was when I feel like ARCA somewhat came back, in a sense. Or at least, like, I felt somewhat big again. When Van Als won that race, and that race wasn't a wreck fest. That's the important thing. For an ARCA race, it wasn't like the dumbest thing you'd ever seen in a plate race. What happens if we pick the same people? I mean, nothing really. It's just, if that was a spreadsheet, I can't just see how many different drivers to put. Like, it's a matter of, like, you just, like, if you go on the Google form here, which is linked in this stream, like, you'd have to, like, I don't know, just think of an ARCA driver from the Gen 6 era, and then, like, put them in the form. And in the form itself, you know, it shows all this. Whether or not you're going to paint it, you know, put whatever here. I go through that, and then I just type it down here. So, that's pretty much it. Wait, hang on a second. Oh yeah, I was looking for Van Als. But yeah, it makes sense now why Gio. He ran this at Daytona last year? That looks odd. I forgot he ran Chevys on the plate tracks. They just don't look right. I'm used to him in Ford for some reason. I guess he couldn't find like a Ford for the plate tracks, but then again, a team owner with his money, I don't think he'd care much. But he had a 34 at Daytona. So he had a four. Okay, I'm thinking too much into this. I guess he just likes running Chevys at Daytona. I don't know. Small team like him, he's just buying these things himself. Doesn't really have factory support. Why should he care? He could have ran Toyotas if he wanted to at road courses while he's at it. Did I put myself to paint this one? Oh, I didn't. I might paint Van Alst. I didn't put myself down to paint him. Let's see. Brett Holmes. Not much to say there. Sad to see him out of NASCAR right now, at least. I remember watching Racing with Joe. He made a video on 14 drivers, or 15, I think. 15 drivers who disappeared, or 14 drivers who disappeared. Or at least coming into Speed Weeks, he listed 14 drivers that just, from last year, they're just gone from NASCAR. One of them being Brett Holmes. I mean, he's never really been remarkable in trucks, but he always seemed like a cool underdog to root for. But trucks, yeah, I think, boy, I might do a part 2 of the stream. Maybe tomorrow night if nothing's going on. Yeah, if nothing's going on tomorrow night, I might do another stream. I'm gonna keep this going for like another half hour or so. It was 14. Okay, so you saw that video. Yeah, 14. I know for sure Brett Holmes was one of them. Poor guy. I'm trying to remember if Joe said in that video whether or not. I'm trying to remember if Joe said in that video. I'm trying to remember if he said it was a bad idea for him to go up into trucks. If Joe did say it was a bad idea for Brett to move up to truck, I agree. Because, I don't know, like, trucks, it was an odd thing to do. Even if he did almost win that Talladega race. For a small team like that, and not even that he's a small team moving up, it's the fact that he's a small team. Yeah, Brett Holmes Racing, yeah. So I don't even think it was the fact of him joining, like, going up to the Truck Series team. It's the fact that he brought his team up to the Truck Series despite not really bringing much to the table. So, like, how do I explain this? It's like, I'm trying to think of an ARCA team that moved up to trucks. I'll probably remember it. But I know there's an example out there. This has got to be somebody. But if I look at Brett Holmes, just looking at the trucks here. Hey, actually, if we're going based off J-Ski, he was done after Talladega. Actually, let's go a step further. Racing reference. If we go by racing reference, let's see. Red Bull. No. Fine, I'll accept the cookies, whatever. Trucks. That's what I was looking for. Trucks. 2024. Ty Majeski won. How did I forget Ty Majeski won the championship? I feel dumb now. Ty Majeski won the top. That just shows how dumb the championship 4 thing is. At least I think. Because I thought Corey Heim was the champion. Or at least if you go by stats, you'd think. Sanchez? 2024 truck. Oh, Sanchez won that race last year? I don't even remember that. I meant to go on standings. So if I find Brett Holmes, I'm just going to break this down. Brett Holmes, watch, he'd be like 35th. Or, wait. Oh, he's 20th! Okay, props to Brett Holmes. He was 20th in the standings last year. You know what? That's good for 20... So Brett Holmes on up 20th in the standings at the end of 2024. That's actually pretty solid considering what I've just been saying this whole time. We're going on a tangent about how small the team is, how he probably shouldn't have gone up. 1 DNF, okay. Never mind then. Then again, financially, probably still a bad idea, but yeah. One for a crash, so he doesn't even run into mechanical issues, so he makes solid, or whoever makes his trucks, he runs solid trucks. Just 1 DNF, and that's for a crash at Nashville. I'm not really going to go on YouTube in the stream, but okay, so props. So Brett Holmes, pretty solid all around. Just sucks that he's gone now. Unless some teams want to get him, I don't know. For him to win a championship, they gotta see something in that. I feel like that gives him some sort of edge if he was to try and sign with a team. And given his age, actually I don't know how old he is. He ran an ARCA for years. But if I put Brett, actually, whoa, I'm not gonna bother. Just go on here, Brett Holmes. Apparently I looked him up before. It does not know what I'm talking about. Okay. How old? Oh yeah, at least that was a website. Brett Holmes shutting down. Oh lord. Okay, that was announced. I guess I missed it. 1997. That makes him 10. Hang on. 10, 23. He's 28. Or is gonna turn 28. I feel he still has a shot. I don't know. ARCA champion. I feel like there's gotta be something for him to do. Cody Dennison. I've seen quite a bit on this guy. NASCAR Cody. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. I put 11 because I guess I wanted to see the 11 car specifically. So I think. So I put this in. I am not painting that. That's all. I feel like. If I paint that, it'll take a while for me to do it. I might actually paint it. It'll take forever. Yeah, Cody Dennison. I put that. And that's why it's just showing a link here. And yeah, it's about politics. I've gone on that site before just by accident. It's because I was looking for the logos to download and just like to put on the car. If I was to paint the car. Yeah, so it talks about politics. I'm not getting into that. He's part-time because I got Zachary Tinkle here. I suggested Zachary Tinkle. Because, I don't know, Zachary Tinkle. Now, there's many to choose from. There's this. For anyone who wants to paint, I'm also just advertising here. Anyone who wants to paint Cody Dennison, there's this to look at. There is this to look at. Not sure which one would be easier. For anyone looking to paint. What is this AI? Or not AI, but like, what is this render? Oh man, do not give him ideas, please. Whoever did that. Do not give him ideas. Yeah, Zachary Tinkle. Good old Zachary Tinkle, pretty self-explanatory. Is there like a template we have to use to paint? Yeah, let's see if okay, you know what? Let's see if I could link to the Discord. Let me see. Let's see if I can put in the stream right now. If anything, because that's something I gotta do. Copy, let's see. If I go on Streamlabs, is it here? I gotta see if there's a way to put in the description. There isn't, unless okay, there's gonna be a problem. Okay, put it in chat and pin it. For some reason I can't go in chat here unless. Okay, let me try. I'm on currently. No, that's the wrong. It should not have sent me there. Let me get this out. It should not have put me there. Okay, let's see if I get it. Oop. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll send it. What the heck? Okay, hang on a minute. It's not working. Please, no. That's... What the heck? This thing's struggling. Okay, the link's busted. Okay, maybe if I... Should I copy it off another... I'll copy it from, like, one of my YouTube posts or something, because it's not showing me. I'm kind of ticked off. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, I'll find a way. I'll find a way to put it in. This link only works for, I think, about 7 days. Yeah. But for some reason, the new one, I'm trying to... It's not sending me the right thing. Let's... Please tell me the link's still alive on on one of my YouTube posts. Cause I think I put it 3 times. Nah, I'd be dead by now. Okay. Well, so much for that. I try to send an invite, but it's not like it's not working. Yeah, it's like it's not even. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, let me see. Use copy button. Okay. Let me see it. Okay, I'll put this in. Let me see if it works. That's okay. That's busted. Yeah, that's not it. If anything, I'll try after. I don't know, because it's not. It's not. For some reason, Discord ain't working where I'm trying to put it. Unless they do it for my phone, I'll try it for my phone. Cause yeah, I'll try it for my phone. Okay, I'll try on my phone and put it in live. Please tell me it works. Okay, there it is. I'll try to pin it. I didn't pin it. Come on. Hello? I can't pin. Okay, I can't pin from my phone apparently. That sucks. I'm gonna keep. I'll try to pin it. Okay. I'll try to pin it. And oh jeez, I go on YouTube and apparently JetMDK is mad about Xfinity in Martinsville, which I missed out on. Gosh darn it. I might do a stream right after the cup race. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. But so I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. I'm still gonna do this for another 20 minutes, just about. JetMDK saying they're all pathetic. Oh lord, he spends like 9 minutes just wasting them. What should have happened? Oh jeez, now I gotta watch highlights. They must have destroyed each other. Okay, I'll watch those highlights later. So apparently Xfinity was bad. I'm just going through YouTube somewhere else. Let's see if I can pin it from here. Yes, I can. Okay, finally. Okay, I pinned it. Let's see. I pinned my Discord. Finally. Now let's try to... Did I misclick on an NR Zone 3? Okay, it didn't. Okay, it didn't work. Going through. I might get rid of some of my suggestions actually to make room. Maybe, I don't know. So Zachary Tinkle, not much to say. Solid guy. I thought of painting the Zachary Tinkle one. Maybe I still should. I don't know. Shouldn't be hard. There's not really sponsors to look for. It's a blank black and purple. Oh man, yeah, I love that design. I think it helps that there's not many purple cars out there. So Tinkle really sticks out. So at least there's that, you know. If I'm going here, let me see. Tinkle, Tinkle, 11. Oh, there he is here. Is there a better picture? Oh, there he is. It's right here. There's Cody a few times. And we have Zachary. Yeah, that. Well, not really a good looking picture, but you already got an idea from before. There he is. see if something's going on right now. Wow, nothing happened. What the what? Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay. I see it in Discord now. Let's see if I... That's Tinkle. Where is... I might go through this. Okay, I might... Yeah. There's... Let's see. Kelly Kovsky. I think I... Well, I searched him up alright. Let's see this again. Kelly Kovsky. So I guess it's just Dirt Racer. All Geyer Motorsports. It's just interesting. I guess they do part. I think they do parts. I don't know if Justin Allgaier has anything to do with it, or if that's just a coincidence. Jeez, I dropped something. Oh no, I didn't. It's just under a chair. Okay. Let's see. Okay. No, just stay there. I might remove Kelly Kovsky because I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling Kelly Kovsky. I might move him. Tim Richmond, not the one that we know for Hendrick. It's just coincidence. And that shocked me too when I saw it in 2023. Like a guy named Tim Richmond. I might have to put ARCA for this because I don't think they'll know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, well, it shows a current one here, but from what I know, they're not all related. It's just a coincidence. Which poor Tim Richmond here. I'll put ARCA afterwards and see it. Yeah, there you go. Knows what I'm talking about. 27, pretty solid. Like 27. I might paint that as well because I think I came up with 27 that looks like that. So I might do one. I could have just I could have just went here too. That would have been easier. Daytona. Oh yeah, he missed on Phoenix. Some other team drove 27. There's a red version. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Koski. Andy Jankaliak. Oh man, this guy. He has a particular look to him. I'll give him that. I guess he likes wearing no shirt on that thing, I guess. That's an interesting look, Andy. I'll tell you that, Andy. That's a really, really interesting look. As I'm going through. I don't know which scheme. I think I put this down too. I put wheeling, but I'm not even sure if that's what I want to put. I don't know. I'm not sure. I like the 2025 version, so I put Jankaliak because we'll kind of keep it. Well, for certain drivers, for the ones I put down, I was trying to keep it fairly recent. So I put 2025. It should be the Phillips 66 on the hood, so it'd be this one. It won't load. Oh, come on. It won't load. Instagram won't have a better quality either. Let me try. If I try, no. Andy J. Man, next time around I gotta put background music. Let me see. If I try. It's not. Jeez, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's not showing me a good looking one from this year. He only ran one race so far. I mean, there's only been 2 races this year of ARCA, but like, he ran Daytona. This isn't the car, is it? No, that's Toyota. Well, close enough. It's basically the same thing with some small differences. So you know what? Okay, basically, just this paint scheme, but a Ford. Just this paint scheme, but a Ford, and it has Phillips 66 on it. That's what he drove this year. I found the actual one, but it's not really like, they're not showing it well at all. So it'd be this, but a Ford. Andy Jankaliak. Corey Day, not much to say there. It's gonna show us truck scheme though, I bet you. Yup, I saw that coming. No love for ARCA. Okay, Google. I see how it is. I misspelled ARCA. Jesus Christ. That's what I was when you type too fast. Uh, okay, Spire. So that is a Spire card. I love that. That's a really good look. I don't know why, it fits well. At least I think it fits well. You have HendrickCars.com, of course. Which I think, if I look on here, if I look on the 2024 paint schemes here, I think he did run a few races in the 82 for Pinnacle. And yep, and it was always on HendrickCars.com. Okay. Oh yeah, that's solid. Cars like Quapple, I think, is in Xfinity Series right now. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well look at the highlights for Xfinity as I'm doing this. As I'm just going through. Might as well, since I'm gonna look at this list right now. Or not list, but look at this. Xfinity Martinsville apparently a crapshoot. Let's see. Okay, I'm not showing it on here. I'm just seeing it from my phone as we go through this. I'm not gonna run the whole thing. I'll go. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna skip along ahead. I'm currently looking at it. Connor Zilich is okay. So Zilich good at short tracks. That's good to know, especially when I think being a road course winner pretty important nowadays, I guess. But it's like at the same time you gotta run those ovals. Zilich is doing it so far. Poor Harrison Burton got sent to the wall. Are they flex? Oh jeez, what the heck is going on? Or maybe it's the finish they're going on about, because nothing looks too stupid just going through these highlights. It looks like a normal Martinsville race in Xfinity. I'll skip to the... Harrison get dumped again? Oh, jeez. I'll just keep going here. Williamson Walsh, not much to say. Young stud. He's finally 18, meaning that I think he's running full-time in ARCA this year. Williamson Walsh, because I remember, like, back in 2023, or even 2024, I'm like, why the heck isn't he running full-time this year? He was so well in 2023. Why isn't he running full-time in 2024? And then I find out, like, by the end of the year, I find out he wasn't even 18 yet. He finally turned 18 around, like, near the end of the year. I'm like, I just facepalm at myself because I'm like, my goodness, I am stupid. I forgot this guy is, like, under 18 just winning races. But I forgot about that, so I was so quick to say, oh, just have this guy full-time in ARCA. Oh, I meant to say, yeah. Have him full-time in ARCA. But, like, they straight up wouldn't because, well, it's just the rules, yo. And, oh, that's his Xfinity? When was debut this weekend? When was that? Oh, it already happened. Okay. It already happened. I think that... Yeah, it's already happened. Okay. I forgot they could run Xfinity at 17. At least I think. I don't know. Let's see. If I put ARCA, he's mainly known for ARCA. You think they keep that? That's a really solid. Like, this seems like a really iconic scheme already. Because, like, at least to me, Swallow is just... He's just that great. He looks older. What the heck? He looks older than someone I mentioned earlier. Tinkle? He looks older than... he looks older than Tinkle. Tinkle kind of looks like a jock. He looks like someone that would be a jock, but isn't really. I don't know. I don't know much about Tinkle. But, Brayton Laster. Oh, Lord. This is Shane's favorite. Shane ARCA Breaks, he calls himself. I don't know his YouTube name. On Discord, he's Shane ARCA Breaks. Brayton Laster. If I put this down. So multiple cars, mainly Wayne Peterson. Uh, oh 06. Oh, yeah, the Pizza Man. And this scheme that he just ran at Daytona, it's a interesting scheme. And apparently, if only he knew, there would be a whole bunch more. Because this is what the actual car would look. Oh, jeez Christ, it's Facebook. I messed up. That's Facebook. Okay, here it is. This is what the car would actually look like compared to the render. There'd be like 50 more, like he's Chick Hicks or something. I'm not at this race. I'm not. What the heck are they doing in this race? These guys are on something. What the what? Zillage cut a tire. I've been watching. Sorry, I've been sort of watching highlights and going through this at the same time. I think Zillage just lost it. This is a. This. Oh my gosh, this is a crap. They had an overtime. Oh my gosh. Of course, Austin Hill's running through people. He's an idiot. 2 to go. Yeah, I'm just reacting midstream on my phone. Caution out before they could get to white. Why? Oh, someone got sent. They're just stacking up back there. What the heck? Oh, that was the Benedetto in the 99. That looks so... Okay, that was a blank looking car. What? Why even his hat's... I know you're... Okay, really, Brayton. I know you're the Pizza Man. Even the hat? Okay, then. David Smith. I think this guy is like 73 last night. I saw in the... I saw NASCAR put the Phoenix race on YouTube already. They're saying how Ruggiero, not Ruggiero, some other young guy. They compared a young guy like who was like 17 and like said showing David Smith being like 73. I think he's from Canada. I could be wrong. I might be wrong on that. Still react to this race. The overtime. Oh my gosh, they're just throwing each other around. Who's in that 24? They just sent him. Oh, Star Poli. I'm still reacting to this race, sorry. Oh, it's Taylor Gray in the 50. I think Taylor Gray's full-time in Xfinity. Oh my gosh, don't, oh no, does he send him? Okay, I'm just gonna look through Laster again. And, oh my gosh, Sammy did. Austin Hill won? And Creed finished second again. Okay, whatever. Jet MDK, yeah, he's justified. I don't care what Jet says in that video. Jet, just go off. Austin Hill wins. Are you kidding me? I wish Creed sent him at the end. I mean, that wouldn't really make Creed any better, but, like, Austin Hill, well, I don't know. Yeah, I was just reacting live like a moron. Brendan Queen, that one's already painted. I don't have it here. I mean, not here. Here. Actually, let me make a new slide. Is it this? Yeah, new slide. If I could download... Wait, did I... I don't think I downloaded. I forgot to download the image off Discord onto my file explorer. I don't know, why did I do that? Okay, or did I? Yeah, I forgot to. Okay. Because it's here, he gave it to me. And I forgot to put it. Yeah, here it is. I forgot to download the image for some reason. Okay. Put it here. I might send a link to the slides at some point. But I'm waiting until I'm done with the thing entire. I'm waiting until like the list is fairly complete before I send it. If I could find just trying to cut paste. You can't see any of it because the stream's only showing the window. I can make a car if you want, as long as it's simple, since I'm not the best at Photoshop. Alright, yeah. I think the decal channel... Well, decals, they should be in the decal channel. I think the template's there, too. Brendan Queen... Oops. Brendan Queen... 28. I put that in, copy, paste on. It should show. And I size it at 475. Evenly. One of my printer issues lately, I've not been able to really print out color. That should be dealt with within a few days. So it should be, yeah, decal channel. Let's see. Or no, not template channel. Decal channel. Yeah, it should all be there. There. Yeah, so use a Photoshop, so it should fit. And if we talk about simplicity, let me think. I gotta think this through. I'd say best option for simple. I'd say Brett Holmes. Let me look through this. Christian Rose is a no. That takes a lot. I could barely do it. Let's see. So I know Brett Holmes is a thing. Andy J. maybe. Okay, Andy J. Kaliak would have to depend on whatever. Wait a minute. I could just go on here. Andy J. Kaliak just depends on which one to look at. There's this. There's this one. Okay, don't do that one. He only ran it once anyway, so who cares? So his plate cars are simple, I guess, if you want to go by 2024. I forgot that his intermediate car is a Toyota. I guess he couldn't find an intermediate Ford for whatever reason. So that's interesting. Because he couldn't find one. I can do Brett Holmes or 73. Alright. So 73. Okay, so you can do Brett Holmes and 73. Tip for a 73 though. And honestly, I put Ford. Where did I put for Andy? I put Ford, but I mean, I wouldn't really care whichever one. I mean, he runs all three. Like, Andy runs all three brands anyway. Look at this. His road course car. Because I forget that the car itself is different depending on the track type. And that explains a few things. Because, you notice how Andy will only run Fords for plate tracks. And for intermediates or short tracks, just all Toyotas. But then he has a Chevy for a road course, and he only ran one road course. So honestly, for Andy, whichever, do a plate car. Okay. They're really. Oh, that's really easy. Just put if you could find a Whalen logo, or whatever, or Acacia. Acacia. That's an interesting one. So it doesn't take much. You can find a Acacia logo in Wheeling. So I guess this here, if I was a... So I guess this scheme is the best bet for simplicity. Alright. So if I let me put in... What website are you on to get the paint schemes? It's called Scheme Haven. ARCA Scheme Haven. I type ARCA paint schemes and that's what suggests to me. Scheme Haven, ARCA. Which honestly, it shows, if I run it back, that's what it shows, but none of these really work. Only 2024, 23, 22, maybe 20, nope, not even 21. So it only shows schemes for these 3 years. The rest of this, I am going to assume these used to work once upon a time, but they're no good now. And it is what it is. So Andy J. 75. 73. Oh, there it is. And then we see Brett, if I could find... Okay, so there's Brett. Yeah, Brett Holmes. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Brett. I hope he finds something. I hope he finds something. I mean, then again, if he doesn't bring sponsors, that's probably a no-go anyway. I don't know. I just hope it works out. Oh yeah, Brett Holmes. What is he? What is it here? This? Wait a minute. In orange. That's a new one. Yeah, that's interesting. He has a lot of different sponsors. I guess he ran out of funding after Talladega. That sucks. Best value again. Precision door, whatever that is. That's probably local wherever he is. A blank red. Where does he get these trucks from? What the what? Okay then. Pretty bland scheme, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of stands out pretty well. What number is Brett Holmes? 23. 23. Which I'm going to assume when Brett Holmes brought his team to the Truck Series, I'm going to guess, like, he switched to 32 because let me think of this. Okay, so think of this. So, yeah, he's 23. Brett Holmes, number 23. Now, if I run it back, so let's go 2021? When did he start running trucks? Let me see. Yeah, 2021 he goes up to trucks, and around that time, the GMS 23 was still a thing. So I guess, solution was just flip the numbers around, 32, and there you go. Yeah, Brett Holmes, 23. He won the ARCA championship in 2020. If I go on his career stats, he's a champion, I think, either 2020 or 2021. Not trucks, sorry. Okay, yeah, he's 3 races short if I look at his 2024 stats. There's a team called Sigma Oh, yeah. Sigma, yeah, that's hilarious. That team doesn't really run any ARCA races. They're mainly an ARCA West thing. Let me see. Oop, trucks. Wait, yeah, season stats. Yeah. Oop, wait. Oop, I messed up. Season, yeah, that's what I meant to check. Season stats. Nope, wrong one. I meant to go, okay, I meant to click on here. That's what I meant to click. I clicked on the wrong thing. 2024? Yeah, so he ran, oh yeah, no DNQs, by the way. So I guess he just ran out of funding with like 3 races to go. That sucks. He couldn't even finish the season. His last race really was Dega. That sucks. As for 2023, did he DNQ? He didn't DNQ that either. He just backed out near the end. Yeah, maybe it was funding. That sucks. 2022. Okay, apparently only ran select races in 2022. I didn't know that. I thought he was just full time. Okay then. He DNQ Nashville. Wow. So I guess he just found. Okay. So 2021 he was part time. ARCA, let's see. The rank 2020 champion. There you go. I found it. Stacy Holmes. I'm gonna assume what, his wife, mother. I don't know who that is. Truck owner. Well, Stacy's a male name too, isn't it? I don't remember. Didn't drive. Brett didn't drive the 23 in 2024. Is that fine? Well, the thing is, like, that's the thing, like, I'm putting, like, it's not just ARCA drivers, like that's what I mean by ARCA drivers of Gen 6 era. It doesn't even have to be, like, 2024 or 2025. It could just be from, like, I'm going to assume ARCA started running Gen 6 in, like, 2015, 2016. Because, like, for example, this for example, Austin Terrio right here. Austin Terrio ran in ARCA back in like 2016, 2017. That's when he won the championship. Austin isn't around today, or at least he isn't not in NASCAR today. I think he's still alive. Austin Terrio was a 2017 ARCA championship. This is scheme from that time, now suggested by 13 Car Elijah. That's his Discord name. So like, yeah, that's a good example. 13 Car Elijah just suggested drivers from like who weren't even from like he didn't like really suggest recent drivers. He just suggested drivers who ran Gen 6 cars. So like this is Taylor Gray. This is like I think this is him in 2022. I forgot Taylor Gray ran this 17 car in 2022 for David Gillen Racing. I think. I could be wrong on that. Going through stats. Okay, Brett won an ARCA race. So I thought it was just consistent. Lebanon. The heck's a Lebanon? What the heck's a Lebanon? No, I don't know. Okay, so he was on pole at Lebanon and finished second. The elite. Let me see. He led 69. Wait, yeah, he led 69 laps. Okay. So he won the championship. I think. Is this? Yeah. He won the championship. Let's see. I only had one DNF for communication? That's a really obscure DNF, at least when looking at racing reference. Communication. Wow, it took communication to take him out of the race. His average finish is a 4. What the heck? Wait, what are the car counts? Okay, 33 cars for Daytona. Only 33? Jeez. And bear in mind, that's this is before the pandemic, because it said 2020. This is pre-pandemic, like right before. So he just didn't have he just didn't have 40 cars for Daytona. Wow. Phoenix only 24. Only 24. And to think now that they got like 38 cars at Phoenix now, like just this year. What a turnaround for ARCA in terms of car counts there. Talladega, okay, now, to be fair, at this point, the pandemic's already kicked in at this point at Talladega. So it makes sense why there's only 21 cars. It probably looked stupid. I have to find that video. Talladega 2020 for ARCA. That makes sense there. The pandemic's already a thing by that point. And it's one thing for Cup guys to come back and race, but for ARCA, it's like, yeah, it's hard. Fourth at he wound up third at Daytona. Fourth Pocono. Seventh, second, third. So his finish is what? These car counts, ARCA's car counts are always inconsistent. But look at this: 18, 17. What's the lowest? Winchester and Lebanon. What the heck's in Lebanon? What is in Lebanon? Okay, I'm looking this up. Oh, that's in Lebanon. I'll probably go through the playlist later. Gosh darn Dodge. Dodge is a bunch of idiots. I'm getting an ad on Dodge. If I go to... Please tell me it's muted. Okay, it's muted. What the heck's a Winchester? It won't show me. I guess that wasn't televised. They race in Kentucky, apparently. Kansas, Toledo. Toledo? Apparently racing Toledo. Oh boy. It's already, wow, 20 more. Okay, I'll give this like 10 more minutes, then I got call it a night. I should be, depending on when the cup race ends. Actually, when does the cup race start? Let me look this up. Let's see when the cup race starts. NASCAR Martinsville 2025? It should tell me a start time. Christopher Bell got the pole, apparently. Props to him. When's the start time? It's not telling me. Okay. Start time. Apparently start 3 p.m. Eastern time? Oh yeah, I forgot they could run. They have lights. Still feels dumb to run at 3. It feels obscure. Okay, hopefully there's no rain. Well, if there is rain, they could do wet tires. That should be interesting. As long as NASCAR doesn't do that dumb thing again. That's a lot on Brett Holmes. And Brett Holmes, if I go through paint scheme, actually, I don't think I'd find an ARCA. Maybe if I go on. So this is his ARCA car apparently. Like his car, because he last ran ARCA full time in like 2020. That's when he won a championship. So if I go ARCA right here. Oh look, there you go. It shows a comparison here. And there's a number here. I'm not sure if this is a PNG. Is it? Well, then again, that you'd be using 23. Let's see. Oh, it's 1T. Uh-oh. That's a mistake on my part. Made the 19 shown on stream. Alright, yeah, same here. Like, oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, I already saw the paint scheme. Number seems small on the side, but it is what it is. Emmerich, Poppy Bank. Okay. Actually, I don't blame you for that one. Poppy Bank, it's hard for me to find, like, a decent Poppy Bank logo, because I've put on certain cars before. Let's see. Cody. Okay, I went through Cody Dennison already. What would be which scheme would I use, actually? I think. I mean, I'm not painting Cody Dennison, but. What would be the best bet? This? I'm gonna assume this thing. Yeah, good to see it. Turbo Gaming. So if I scroll through, because Dennison, if I look at the ARCA point standings, so I should click here, ARCA 2020, yeah, 2024 standings. Look at Dennison. Actually, let me see the top 5. Oh Lord, I was kidding. I think I said this in a Discord during a Roblox race. Just joking how the top 5 in point standings and none of them won the I've won a race. When will the next Trackster ARCA be, and where will it be at? The video or the race? Actually, I'll answer both. So in terms of video, IRP should be out now. Or not out now, sorry. I meant like either, okay, tomorrow or Monday. Because editing, I haven't had much time for it. In terms of, where will it be at? So let me think this through. Actually, let me just go on the server right quick. Because I put it in the schedule channel. It would, oh Lord, it's Bristol. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, I surprised myself there even though I made the schedule myself. Bristol's the next race, if that's your question, Turbo. That's gonna be scary. Especially since, like, it lags for a few people. Oh boy. Or at least at IRP it lags for a few people. If there's same time, yeah, it's always, basically same time. Either, actually, wait a minute. Because I've been thinking. Actually, it'll be 7:30. Because if 7's, I'm starting to think 7 may be a bit early. But here's the thing, and I might put this in the Trackstar ARCA announcements. If you do it 7:30, I'll just go, I might just do, I might just do the qualifying session, just take up less time. Gives me enough time to do my chore. Okay, yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'll just keep it to 7:30 because I thought 7 would work, but yeah, it's best to do it later. So 7:30, little did I know 7:30 would be a sweet spot. Because 8 is kind of stretching it. Tango Koski. Who else did I put? I put actually Brendan Queen. I mean that Brendan Queen was Brendan Queen because I can't speak. My goodness. I was surprised to hear that Brendan Queen's running full time for a Pinnacle. See, and that's what has me excited for this year. This full time line. I don't know. And I don't even know which drivers are running full time for ARCA. Or not. I don't know all of them. I know Brendan Queen's full time. Let me think about this. Who else is full time? Oh jeez, who else? I'm gonna assume Time Off is full time. There's nowhere else for him to go. Nitro Motorsport. And he's also in the Cars Tour running at 03. Oh yeah, it shows right here. Is that the Cars Tour? No, it's the NASCAR. Okay. I probably ran the same thing there too. But it's showing his NASCAR weekly thing. Yeah, that's what I know Brendan Queen for. Because I remember seeing this scheme a couple years back. That was pretty cool. Oh, there's a diecast for it. Nice. I would buy that. But the site I go on, I haven't been on the site in a while. It's still the same thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cars too. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Yeah. I like the late model. I definitely, but yeah. Same here. I just haven't been able. Well, diecast has been tough for me. Sorry, because the site I go on canracing.ca for my stuff. Mainly because of delivery costs. I go on Can Racing. But their stuff, I swear it got more expensive on there. I haven't gotten diecast in quite a while. The only one I got recently was Ross Chastain. The Ross Chastain BM Moose paint scheme, I think 5 months ago. That's because I found it in some random hobby shop. Where I was hanging out with some high school friends for the first time in a long time. I just randomly find NASCAR diecast at a hobby shop. Because it's not really diecast. I haven't really mentioned this in any videos. There's not really diecast at my local Walmart here in Montreal. So it was a total shock to me to see a bunch of diecast at a hobby shop. It's wild. Let me see. Lionel late. Got a Lionel late model. Huh. Let me see. Tyler Reif. I put Tyler Reif myself, but I don't remember what I was thinking. Was it? Jesus Christ, dude, Jesus Christ, Reef, get a better haircut. Assuming that's recent. That's a rough looking cut. I don't know. Cause I think long hair looks awesome. But that doesn't look. Maybe, I don't know. I guess it's better when bushy. I don't know. He looks like Ty Gibbs in this. Never mind. I thought he looked like Ty Gibbs for a second. 23. Why did I say 23? Was it? Oh yeah, because he ran that. Okay, yeah, he full-time ARCA East. That's why I put 23. Because I don't remember my thought process when putting him down. 9. Oh, I got another, and I didn't even. I'm dumb. I wasn't looking. I don't get notifications. I'm an idiot. I don't get notifications. Or I get on my phone, but I wasn't. Well, actually, it's not been showing me on my phone. I have my phone on. Andres Perret 02? I think the Lara and Andres Perez are the same guy. It's just that they shortened his name. Am I wrong on that? Isn't Andres Perez and isn't that just the Lara? I could be wrong. 02 Chevy. Yeah. Hey, the break to Donuts. I got him down here. I already got him down here. I painted the car. Actually, I think they are. I think, yeah. That's what I'm thinking too, because they're similar. If I actually, hang on, let me do this. Andres Perez de Lara is probably gonna show Perez de Lara full-time truck series 77. He's in a 77. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, that's him. Okay, yeah, okay. So it is the same guy. Telcel. I think that's Mexican. Some sort of Spanish brand. So yeah, okay. So he already got him down. Let's try Jesse Love. Actually, full time. I'll put him down. But if we get a painter for Geo, if there's a painter for Geo, again, I'll be doing a stream again tomorrow, depending on what's going on. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know. Some day where I'm free. But I might do it tomorrow night around the same time, like 9 o'clock, or probably not 9 o'clock, cause I have maybe it might be midday, maybe, or probably not. I don't know. I'll probably just announce it wherever I can. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, so I'll put down if I messed up. What am I looking? Yeah, Jesse Love. Number 20. But if there's a painter for whichever one has a painter first, it's just gonna be put down. So if I put, did it say Yahoo? I didn't look at the whole thing. No, it said JBL. JBL, Ventrini, please. Okay, thank goodness. Full. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Okay. Did I spell that right? Yeah, I did. Nick Sanchez, Chevy? Wait, what? Oh, he's just making it up to have him full-time. I forgot I did put that. I said, might accept mishmash driver. Yeah, I put that. Okay. That one's on me. 22, though. I think if CJ's... Okay, CJ already has a... Okay, I'll put it like this. Where's the 22? Ty Majeski, part-time. So it's a no... Actually, I mean, I can still put Sanchez, but it'd have to be part-time. So I'll still put him down. But if anything... I don't know. For now, I'd have to put him down as full-time since he already got a painter. 22 is already... It's taken, it has a painter already. Rev Racing, right? Yeah, Rev. Max Siegel, Inc. Oh, I just put Max Siegel. Oh, whatever, same thing. Rev Racing. Except full, I'll just put part, because it's not gonna... Okay, let's put... Oops. Who's next? Raja Karuth. Oh, there's no 61, so I could do that. Rev Race. That would look interesting. I'd have to... Anyone who paints a Raja Karuth 61 would have to get creative. Because that's not a thing, at least for Rev Racing. 61 Chevy. That Xfinity race. From what I've seen it, that... I can't speak. That Xfinity Series race, I saw the highlights just like 20 minutes ago, was a rough watch. Oh my gosh. At least at the end, like, what were they, like, Sammy Smith, I feel like knows better. I don't know. I mean, I know people don't like Taylor Gray. I know people don't like Taylor Gray, but I feel like it was uncalled for. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just mad because Austin Hill, all people want. Yeah, same sponsor. I don't know why else. Okay. So this guy could do full time. Ty Gibbs, Frank Kimmel. Ooh, wait a minute. Frank part time. I put Thomas as part time. Wow, that actually fits. What did he drive for? Venturini had a 44. I like Taylor great. Oh yeah, it's fine if you like Taylor. For me, it's just yeah. You know what? I don't mind that people like Taylor. He hasn't done anything stupid. I just have a sour taste. It just Taylor Gray for me just leaves me kind of sour because of what he did in 2021. But it is what it is. He's not really terrible. He's shown. Think about this. Taylor Gray, he was good enough to be up front, so he's doing something right. So he's doing something right. So I can't really complain about Taylor too much. Heck, what just happened on the final lap wasn't really on him. He got sent. So yeah. Tanner on the other hand, yeah, Tanner's rough. And that's funny because they're brothers. You'd think like Venturini didn't have a 44. That's just what Kimmel's known for. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. To be fair, near the end of Kimmel's career, he did run a Toyota 44. Even though it wasn't let me see. If I put it down, I almost typed Will. Yeah, okay, I was right. He did run a Toyota. I don't think that's not Venturini. I probably won't know what team was this then? If that's not Venturini, what? If that's not Venturini font. Maybe it was for his own team. I don't know. Oh, whatever. I said I accept Mishmash. And there's a whole bunch of other Venturini. Venturini, it's his own, I think. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me. Frank Kimmel and his success, I feel like if he had enough, just built up that money over time, just have his own team. He just drove for Venturini in 2015. Different number. 2015. Okay, you know what? Yeah, it's this. It's probably this you're thinking about. Yeah. This is the one. 2015 Michigan. That's the one. Cause I've seen this scheme before. I forgot it was 2015. So I'm gonna assume this. Signed poster on a part-time basis. I think probably full-time. Wouldn't shock me. So there's Frank. Actually looking great for that age. The Cup spotter. Oh, Frankie Kim. Oh, is that his son? I know he has a son. I just don't know anything about him. So Frank Kimmel, the Ark of God, they call him. Oops. Oh, Ty get full time. Oh boy. That's a questionable one. Ty get. Let me see. Oh, there's no 18. I thought there already was. Well, there's William. I put William full time. I put Will full time. Oh no, Sky Tay did, but there's no painter. Yeah, I'll just put him in. Oh boy, I'll begrudgingly put Ty Gibbs on. You know, if people feel a certain way of Ty in the lower divisions ticks me off. Good lord. I think what helped Ty though, for me, I think what helped Ty was that he didn't he didn't waste a year in the Truck Series. Even though he's not doing the best in Cup right now, he joined Joe Gibbs at a decent time. Especially with, like, the uncertainty there. I mean, Denny Hamlin, who knows how long he can keep it up when he's, like, lacking sponsorship. Martin Truex just retired. They're trying to just run down a list. Christopher Bell right now, he's set. I think Christopher Bell, if he doesn't do anything stupid, is just set for years with that team. Wait. I think did you leave a sponsor list in this list? Oh, Monster. For some reason, I thought you left the sponsor list. Joe. Okay, I remembers. Joe, full-time. Whatever has a pin for it first, I think I misclicked it. I clicked control by... Yeah, I clicked control by accident. Uh... The Frank... Part-time, it actually fits well with Andy... Not Andy. Fits well with Thomas and Unziata being part-time as well. I didn't put down a schedule for it yet, so I probably should have. Just to give people an idea on who to add. But I don't know. Not Ford. Jesus Christ. Well, Kimmel... Well, actually, Will did drive Ford, but that's not what you said there. Minora's Venturini. Okay, I remember the rest of it. Venturini, part-time. How many drivers are full and part-time? Or if you're talking about this list, I don't know. I know Frankie Muniz up here, suggested by CJ. He's part-time. So that's 1. 2, Ty Majeski of Chad Bryant. He said he's going to paint that one. He hasn't really... CJ MSA hasn't shown me any of his yet. Yeah, he hasn't shown me any of his cars yet, but... CJ's going to paint... CJ suggested like 10 drivers. But only... And he's only painting like 5 of them. He hasn't done any of them yet. But it is what it is. I didn't really put a deadline on that. Like, not yet. Majeski's part-time, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, because he's doing Kimmel and Mater too. 5. I put Brett Holmes part-time. Okay. 5. I put Brett Holmes part-time. I might switch that. Maybe. Dennison part-time. What the heck? Hang on. So about 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Say, I think there's more full-time than part-time, not by much, though. I don't know, I find it hard to just count from here. Oh, he actually put 10 down. Corey Hunt. Oh, I thought I put Corey down. I actually didn't. I don't know why. I thought I actually put him down. Number... Is it 25? That's a third 25 car. Oh my gosh. Full time. Well, none of the other 25 cars have a painter, so whichever one first, cause I'm not gonna intervene on that. Is that JBL? Yep. That's an interesting one. Corey Heim, 25. JBL. Good old Billy Venturi. If I go... I knock something over. Let me see. Now... Holmes. Okay, I got Holmes down. And Taylor is gonna paint that. Let me see. Unsponsored. Yeah, I put it unsponsored as well. Michael Self, 52. Well, 52's already been painted. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. By one of the guys on Discord. Ventry. Oh, he put Corey in a 25. I was confused as to why he put him in a 52. Venturini. I was about to say, that's a very obscure car. Though it has a 5 in it, so maybe Billy would do it. But then again, 22 is a thing. So he probably would. Let me see. That, Oh, Eckes. Christian Eckes. And yeah, I just have to check on forums because I put it for forums. I set it to where I get notifications every time there's a response. But I didn't get it, and my phone's on. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm kind of ticked because I should have put these in ages ago. Eckes. Christian Eckes. I think he's running full time for Colleague right now. Eckes number, he said 66. And I can't, oops, okay. This thing's gonna be, oh, that's a lot of Toyotas. Not many Chevys, right? Actually, wait. 5, 6, 7, what? 5, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 34. There's like more fours. Toyota is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's more Toyotas. But even then, like, that's not even all the ones confirmed. I'll look at it after, because I forgot. I don't know why it's easy for me to forget like that. Oh, he said full time. I'm sorry. Oh, JBL. JBL. That's a lot of JBLs. Let's just count that alone, actually. Wait. Okay, there's one from Gio Ruggiero. 2, 3, 4. That's quite a few JBLs. Actually, I might paint one more car. Let me see. Let me think about this. Keneally would be easy, but I don't have... I probably would have done Mullins if it was... I'm doing... Wait, am I doing Thomas? I thought of... You know what? Okay, Taylor, I'll do Thomas. I'll paint Thomas and then Ziada. So, that's another one I'll do. I'll do Thomas. And probably... Let me see. I have a... Actually, I do... I think I have a Venturi number set I could just cut out. Yeah, I'll use... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do... I'll do Frank as well. I wasn't really going to do Toyotas, but... Early... Yeah, let me see. 42. Oops. Nope, no, I meant to put my name. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to do Frank, Kimmel, and Thomas. I'll just do both 44s. Not sure where I'd look for... Not sure where I would look for this. It looks like Chip Ganassi. Huh. Okay, it shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard for me. Let me see. I don't know why I think refreshing it will do anything. It'll just show me live. Yeah, it'll just show me responses live. I don't know why I did that. Tyler Reef. I don't know what I was thinking with Tyler Reef. You know what, for funsies, let's try Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, 20, 2020? Let me think. Let me. Okay. Oh wow. There's nothing. There's nothing to this thing. Okay then. Yeah. I'm starting to get tired. Wow. So yeah, that tracks. I might. Yeah, I might do. Okay, for sure. I'm doing another stream. I'm gonna do a part 2 because I want to fill this thing out. Not only just a number of drivers, just someone to paint these things. I don't know where to share. I don't know where to share this thing. So, Ty Gibbs, Daniel Dye. Oh boy, the Ball Buster. He cut his hair recently. I'm kind of sad about that because it was a very distinct look for him to have that big bushy hair, and now it's just gone. I feel sad about it. Oh man, why'd he cut it? Oh man, okay. I don't know. I feel upset about it. He should have kept. Then again, what am I thinking? He could just grow it back. Gray Golding. That's not a good. That's bad picture of Gray Golding. He doesn't look right, especially given what he's out of NASCAR for right now. That. Oh, jeez, that picture. It's like turn that smile upside down. That looks like some sort of weird mugshot. Daniel Dye. Yeah, I wish he didn't cut his hair. I meant to put ARCA. It doesn't show it. Okay, this was, I think, 2022. There was like 3 guys running the whole season. Daniel Dye was one of them. He fell short to, I think, Nick Sanchez was the champion in 2022. Fell short to Sanchez, but it is what it is, you know. So there we go. Daniel Dye. Nick was champion 22. Okay, there. Okay. I remember that now. Because I remember Jesse Love having his hissy fit with, I think, William Sawalich at Toledo. Because he was really aggressive. I think that was when I started to hate Jesse Love. His little hissy fits of guys, like, sending them around. Or not even sending them around. He'd push them up. It was like they brush him up the track. It's like that's the funny thing. Jesse Love is never outright. It's weird how Jesse Love gets on these hissy fits with, like, William Sawalich or whoever in ARCA. There's, like, no one outright sends the guy. They could easily do that. It's ARCA. Like, standards. There's not much standards there. I think that's where I started to hate Jesse Love, because it's like his attitude with these guys. It's like Jesse, what's wrong with you? They're just like brushing you up. They're tapping you up the track a bit. It's nothing. At the end of the day, it's short track racing. It's Toledo. Let me think. Jason Alexander. I think I was just filling out the roster at that point. Jason Alexander was a dumb one, a dumb pick. Sorry, dumb thing for me to do. Daniel Dye. I mean, well, Colin Cropley didn't put. He put 10, but he listed Xfinity names. And I said ARCA, you know. Yeah, I said ARCA, but I put Daniel Dye there because he raced in ARCA. He said 10. What? Oh. Alright, that's from earlier. Let me see this again. 130, 69. 60. Actually, let me think about 69. Let me think of this, cause if I gotta look back, Will Kimball's part time. So actually, yeah, Will Kimball's part time. Who's a recent 69 car? He's part time. I'd say, you know what? Scott Melton. That's one. And the rest is just Will Kimmel. Yeah, Scott Melton would be one to look at. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it earlier. Scott Melton. Scott Melton is old, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, he's old. Actually, he's one of the better looking, like, 70-year-olds. Just looking at, like, this in this current stream, I've just been looking up some of these drivers. They're like 60, 70-ish. Scott Melton's, like, the best looking 70-year-old I've checked on stream so far. This was rough. I think someone sent him 60. Oh, he's not even 70. Jeez, wow. This is a 2020. This is from 2023, by the way. I'm a moron. He's only 61. What's wrong with me? Jesus. David Smith is 73. That for sure. But my dumb butt saying Scott Melton's 61. I don't know if it's me being tired or I'm an idiot. Actually, it's probably both. They had to cut Scott Melton out of the car. Jeez, how bad was that wreck? Okay, this would be the car. So Scott Melton, if I could find a way to put this together, I'd have to look at what number sets to cut out of, because I don't know. I wouldn't know where to look. A Scott Melton phone just. Oh, okay, it's nothing. Random notification. Number 69. Okay. Ford. What's his face? Ford. I just say Melton McFadden. I forgot what it said on the. Melton McFadden. Is that the sponsor? Not quite. Jeez. Not quite. Kobe Evans. Where have I heard? Oh, he has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I watch his stuff. Kim. Okay, he knows what I'm talking about. I think it. Well, it doesn't say full time. Oh, he didn't say full time, part time. I'll just put. I think he runs part time anyway. Let me see. This was Taylor. And you know what? I'll do this one, because why not? Oh. I was trying to keep out of it, but so far not many painters. I'll put myself on for certain ones. 3. Wait, no, I already. Did he put? Wait. Okay, back to 30. Let me go back to. Let me scale back a bit. He put him as full time. Okay, CJ. I see. Yeah, to be fair, I want more. I want more Cleus too. The 70. What? Hang on. 56. I think they're both full time. Yes. And yes, that's a lot of full time drivers. Good lord. Then again, there's quite a few full time drivers that are painters. And that's the thing. A lot of these aren't. I haven't really mentioned it in any of the posts I put or whatever, but a lot of these aren't like. Even if they're listed here, they're not really confirmed for the season unless there's a painter. So all these guys. So let's see. So if I'm going down, so the first 7 here are all confirmed since they got painters. Same for. Yeah, same for him and Raz. Oop, I forgot to put a C for Brendan Queen that way I know that it's complete. That way I know that it's done. So yeah, Taylor Gray. Let's see if there's something new. No, there isn't. Jeez, okay, I'm getting. Okay. Let's see. So if I'm going back here. 4, 8, 20, 69, 3, 44, 15, 2, and 19. Okay, yeah. And looking at the rest of this, pretty much, yeah, I'll try. Wow, they're all full time except for Frank. 45. Wow. So yeah, if I go up to 50 here, I might get rid of a few of these to make room. I might get rid of Jason Alexander and maybe Tyler Reef. I think I put Tyler because Sigma. I think that was it. Oh, jeez. So Scott Milton, Christian Eckes. When did Eckes run? I think it was when did he run ARCA? It's been a few years now. Christian, I misspelled Christian. ARCA 2020. The 50. He ran to 15. That's a. Oops. Let me see. So I put. No, not Eckes. Wait. Actually, let me see his standings right quick. Let me see. Danica Dart. 121. That's a lot. That's a lot of. Huh. 121. O'Leary the 4th. I didn't even know he ran last year. Daytona. The 06? Wait a minute. No. That was him. What the? Okay. That's such a random driver. Or at least it feels like it. Thomas O'Leary the 4th. He sounds. O'Leary the 4th. He sounds older than Scott Melton. Chuck Buchanan, he runs the. I think he drives the 85. I could be wrong. Austin McDaniel, 57. 57. It said Dover. Is there a picture? Well, there he is at Charlotte, but apparently it was at Dover. No, it was Charlotte. Why did I think he was at Dover? He only ran one race. A lot of these are one-race deals. Honeyman, I know he only ran Daytona. Aramendio. Okay, it was a 6. He did drive 6-3 because I was looking him up earlier. Not earlier, but just before his stream. Jake Bowman or Ballman. I don't know why I said Bowl. Oh, I just realized Jeff Schofield was never put down. 13 car Elijah. Hang on a minute. Because that's his favorite driver. He didn't put Jeff Schofield down on the list. Then again, he didn't put it Google Forms. He just made paint schemes and put them on Discord. But surprisingly, he didn't paint Schofield. Why didn't you paint Schofield, 13 car? That's your favorite. I'm assuming that's his favorite driver. He even used it in Trackster ARCA. He seems to like Schofield. Yeah, why didn't he? Wow. Yeah, why didn't he put Schofield? I'm a bit disappointed. Especially when 13 car Elijah's painting cars. I thought he'd put it down. Or I thought he'd paint it. Maybe he's saving it. I don't know. But he didn't put anything in Google Forms, but yeah, that's it. Jeff Schofield ain't here. That's a shock to me. I'm slightly disappointed. I thought you put him down. Let's see. Tinkle. Wait. No. Wait. I was looking at standings. Todd Selza, I think, drove the 3. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. What the? Wait, what? What is this name? Rick Redig. What? Rick Redig Tackman? Who the heck is this? 31 at Elko. Okay, this will be interesting. If there's an Elko picture. No, there isn't. Oh, there is. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh, jeez, that's actually his name. That's the most obscure driver. I take it back. Who did I say was obscure? I said O'Leary was obscure. Nah, I take it back. Uh, Watkins Glen, 71. Oh, that was him? I think I've seen that before, but I didn't know who it was. I think CK at the Glen. Okay, that is him. That's who it was. Okay, I've been wondering for the longest time who drove this thing. There's 3 different 71s from the. Wow. Teams love 71. I might add a couple more myself, depending on what's going on. I won't paint them, but there'll be something for anyone who wants to paint. Chris Tate is. Oh, Christopher. Okay, I remember that. Tyler Tomasi. What tracks? 93. That's interesting. Oh, now I got the Google. It's only telling me now about the Google Form thing. Jesus Christ, phone. Come on. Really, phone? Uh, Ryan Huff. Oh, yeah. He ran a 10? At Nope. Yeah, at Kansas. There's a lot of 10s. I got it. Oh! He did! They actually put something on the car. Oh. Okay, let me look up here more. By the way, apparently, if I'm looking at this right, duh, duh, duh. 14, 15, 16, 17. Only 17 drivers ran. So, only 17 drivers ran more than. What the? So, only 17 drivers ran more than. Ran more than 9 races? Or at least 10 races or more? Only 17. To be fair, the car counts for some of these are crazy low. So I'm looking at this. Whoa, Brad Smith. We didn't put Brad Smith. I'll put Brad Smith down. Brad Smith. Oh, man. Good old Brad Smith. Oops. Actually, let me get rid of... I'll do this. Where's Jason? J. Actually, let me get rid of Kelly. Actually, no, I'll keep it there in case someone wants to paint. In case someone wants to paint Kelly Klofsky, I'll keep him there. Let's see. Where did I put Alexander? I'll remove... This thing's a hassle. I'll put Brad Smith, because I'm surprised no one put Brad Smith. Wow. He's an ARCA staple at this point. Yeah, I'll keep it at Ford. Remove. Fast track. Nah. When was the last time JJ Yeley raced an ARCA? Oh, that's good to know. You know what? We can find out a racing reference. Okay. That's interesting. I want to know too, Taylor. I'm going to race a ref for that. If I could. You know, full time, because Brad Smith, he built like that. And I'll paint him because it's easy. I think I put the number together and everything. I think I already made the number. So I'll paint it, because why not? Good old Brad Smith. Wait, did I put him already? No, I didn't. Okay, so that'll be something for me to work on. J.J. Yeley racing reference. I doubt it because the thing is, I highly doubt it because the thing about JJ Daly, he's at a point right now where he'll just run sporadically. I feel like JJ Daly's at a point now where he'll just sporadically race with whatever Cup team or Xfinity or truck team or either any Cup or Xfinity team now will want him. I don't think he'd go down to ARCA even for funsies. I'm not saying he's above ARCA or something. I'm just like it's more of like there's a certain I feel like there's just certain drivers, certain journeyman drivers, or it's just like being down at ARCA isn't necessarily worth it, if that makes any sense. I could go to career stats here. I was trying to find career stats. That of all pictures to use. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's Cup. Whoops, oops. 2000. He ran in 2004. Okay, let me see this for a second. I get distracted easily. Sorry. In the 11. Hey, D&Q. Good job. Jesus Christ, JJ. Even in 2004, you sucked for this team. Joe Gibbs was in far. Joe Gibbs. There was 2 years removed from a championship. Oh, good Lord, JJ. I know the 11 car is new, but it's still Joe Gibbs. And he's DQing while these guys are winning races trying to win a championship. Even if he is a rookie, it's like, come on, JJ. You can't do that. Oh, jeez. Frenny's age 27. 11 again. And he DQ. Joe Gibbs ran an 80? Joe Gibbs ran an 80 into that's random. Driver change, Tony. Oh, I guess Tony was out for something. I don't get it. Was he meant to? I guess he drove and replaced Tony Stewart in that race. I think that's what they mean. I'm about to say because Tony Stewart drove 20. Let me see. Okay, now let's go through. 18. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Okay. They ran 80. That feels so random to me. Let me see this here. NASCAR. Oops. Joe Gibbs 80. Has occasionally used the number 80 as an R&D entry. Yeah, that figures. There's no way that thing was competitive. Number what? With the number having started 280? That's a lot for an R&D. Are you? Is this thing sure? Let me look at this. Okay. Wait, never mind. I've seen this car before. Like once or twice in like just looking at older races. I forgot they were. I guess were they in? Wait, that's nationwide. Then what the heck does that look like? Joe Gibbs 80. Can I just? Is this the car? It looks like a Cup car. 2007. That. Oh, that is Cup. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I don't know the car then. I know the Nationwide Series one. Oh my Lord. Really, Joe? For R&D... I mean, nothing was stopping them at the time. I think they could have ran 6 cars. I think at the time they could run 6 cars even. Yeah. Yearly stats. He ran 17 races in 2004. Okay, I'm going to just go down to... Wow, okay. There's your answer. There's your answer, Taylor. I know it took forever for me to get there. There's your answer. He only ran one race in ARCA in 2005. They thought he was ready. They really thought he was ready. Because he was good in sprint cars. They thought he was ready for it. That explains things now. He ran one ARCA at Daytona, of course. One ARCA race at Daytona. Number 2. Can you imagine Joe Gibson a number 2? I'm putting this down. Let me see if it's ARCA. I doubt it'll show me. Joe Gibbs 2. ARCA. It won't give me an answer in images. It doesn't know. Yeah, it doesn't know what I'm talking about. It has no clue what I'm talking about. Just finished saying. Oh, you did. That was fast, but then again, it is simple. Oh, I see it. Wow, that's solid. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting that in. Okay. Save and it's in. Let's see if I could. That's really solid. Thank you. It wasn't hard. Yeah. 73. Oh, Lord. It's almost midnight where I am. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll give us 10 more minutes, and then I gotta pack it up and go again tomorrow. I'll put a time down. Let's see. I gotta think. Sunday night. I have to do it. I'll do it at 7. Did take a while to find the V1 Fiber logo. Yeah. That's what makes it tough to do ARCA one sometimes. I have to do ARCA schemes sometimes. Like, you gotta look for sponsors that are just so obscure that you can't even find a logo for it on Google Images. It could be a hassle. Actually, you can make it tougher with numbers too, especially if you're just search up like NASCAR numbers and then like plop them on the cars. You have to do a lot of custom work for ARCA ones, you know. So I copy. Let me see. I have to copy and paste onto where's. Oh, finally. Okay, finally something to go next to Brendan Queen. Oh, it's already in. Yeah, so. Oops. Alright. V1 Fiber. Yeah. I don't even remember that logo. Pretty easy surprise. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good to know. Okay, so yeah. So as I'm streaming, 10 more minutes, then I gotta stop because I gotta sleep. So I'll give us 10 more minutes. So just like that, midstream. There's one to add on. If I look through the standings again. Oh yeah, I was looking at Yaley. One ARCA race. That is just baffling to me. I just don't understand. And it won't give me with that sight down, with that ARCA sight down, I'll never be able to see that 2 car. Unless I ask for it on a Reddit or something. Yeah, unless I ask for it on a Reddit, I'm never gonna see that thing. I want to know what that thing looks like. JJ Haley in Jogas Racing number 2 Chevy. That would be something to see. Look at the rest of the standings. Balkan. I might look at his standings again tomorrow. My goodness, that's a lot to look at. Michael Maples. Maples ran the whole. He actually ran. I thought he missed a few. Well, he got 4 DNFs, only 1 for crash. So. Oh my! Of course, it's Bristol. Bristol was a wreck fest. Joe Gibbs 2 ARCA 2005. Problem is, I have to go on Pinterest. I think I have to go on Pinterest to really. That's where I find most ARCA. That's where I find most of the older ARCA schemes. I have to go on Pinterest. Okay, still no answer. It will probably 2000. That's not 2005. At least not that image, because they ran Chevys. Okay, that Oh, goodness. That's rough. A slash? Wait a minute. So, that. Okay, I'm ticked. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to go on my Pinterest or something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to go on my Pinterest. Uh. That's rough. I don't know. I'll probably find it on Pinterest, Reddit, wherever. At what was Maple's best finish? Now I need to know. He wound up. Where did he wind up at the end? He wound up 8th. Props to him, I guess. Mechanical. 4. Okay, 4 years. Average finish is 17.4, which isn't really that impressive when it's ARCA. Total winnings 0. I guess they just don't list winnings for ARCA because to make $0 and finish 8th in these things. Let's see. Wow, 0 top 10s. Jeez, okay, that's a boring season. What was his best finish? 11th at Berlin. And at Salem. Berlin only had 20 cars. Berlin only had 20 cars. In that race, I remember Berlin being an awesome race. They only had 20 cars. Didn't feel like it. Huh. His worst finish, 20th out of 24 at Michigan. 14th out of 23. 24th at 24th out of 34 cars, and he crashed out on that one. There's been a lot of crashes at Bristol, and he finished 24th out of 34 cars. Van Alst, only 15. Did he finish this? He didn't finish the season. He stopped after Kansas. He missed 5 races, or skipped out on 5. So he missed out. Wow, he's like after Michigan, he skipped 4. Came back at Bristol, got wrecked. Out for mechanical in Kansas, then just missed out on Toledo. 4 DNFs. Average finish of 11.9 is better. 1 top 5. Where was that top 5? At Daytona. He's okay. Huh. Let me think. Okay, Alex Club. I'm gonna look at this one. This Alex Club. I remember he runs for his own team in 03, and I didn't even know he ran the whole season. Props to him. 18.9. One top 10. Where the heck was that top 10? Where I want to know it. Oh, it was of course it was Daytona. Jeez. So if we take Daytona out of the equation, his best finish is 14th at Iowa. No, 12th at Berlin. Or 12th at Salem, whichever one. Yeah, 12th, Berlin, and Salem. Unless there's 11. No, his best finish is 12. Wait, 12. How many laps? He's like 16 laps down here. 18. Okay, wow, he's multiple laps down. I forget that the almost like fields get lapped pretty easily there. And then Cody Dennison missed out on 2, but he ran. I remember he ran like he ran like many different numbers. He DQ'd the first. Oh, that's not. Oh, so he So he was just running full time. So basically, he ran full time. It's like DQ'd the first 2 races. Oh, Jesus, Cody. DQ'd the 86 and the 06. Then he ran the 01 at Talladega. Dover. In 06. Dover ran the 11 a few times. I think we saw it earlier in the stream. He ran the 11 a bunch of times. Then we go through Brian. Yeah. Oh, I know about Brian Jur. see her stats. I'll look at her stats. Kathy Vin. Why does the owner change every time? Whatever. Still Venturini. Crash at Daytona. Okay, that one's kind of on Gusty. I don't blame her. Dover, who knows what. She finished Bristol, apparently. There was a lot of female violence at Bristol. That was a mess. Her best finish. Does she have any? She doesn't even have a top 5. So her best finish was 6. Where was it? Berlin. Springfield. Jesus Christ. Those are tracks with low car counts. Oh, jeez. That doesn't... whatever. 7th at Elko. 8th at Michigan. 6th at... Okay. So, I mean, on paper, it's not bad. Like, if it was, like... I could think of another one. So, if Amber Balkan had these numbers, I'd probably be impressed. Finished 3rd in that ARCA race. Oh, okay, then. I still feel like you should have ran more races, though. And then again, 2005. Actually, yeah, wait, but in 2005, that probably wouldn't have done any favors. Because if he's already running sporadically in the Cup Series in 2004, then his first ARCA race 2005, okay, yeah, okay, never mind what I was trying to say earlier. One race in why didn't he run more? I don't know. I guess it's just one of those guys. He doesn't, you just can't go back down. I guess. He's just stuck running like sporadically in the Cup Series. I guess. And looking at Grinder's stats though kind of ticks me off. What the what? Couldn't even get a top 5. Chris Wright got a top and people not Chris Wright, by the way. A lot of people not Chris Wright, even during the season itself, like last year in ARCA. But he managed at least 2 top 5s, Talladega and Berlin. If Berlin's the one with that iconic, like, 3-wide finish. IRP, she was 20, crashed out. They're in Salem. Salem was a wreck fest. Phoenix, Talladega, the crash out of Dover. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, her average finish is 12.2. It's not even just the fact, I don't know, like, her not winning at this point, like, I mean, I was already sort of thinking about her not winning. But to not even get a top 5? Like, really? In fact, let's see Chris Wright, just for giggles, I guess. 3 DNFs. 12 top 10s. 8 top 5. He got 8 top 5s? Okay, so he finished 2nd at Dega. I think that's where I got ticked off of Chris Wright. He didn't even try. There's one. 4th at Kansas. I mean, it's probably a distant 4th, but still 4th. 4th in Berlin. Oh, Elko had the 3-wide finish. Was it? I could have sworn. No way. I could have sworn that was... I don't know. I could have sworn that... Unless I'm dumb. Okay. Let me see this. ARCA, Elko, why did I think it was Berlin? People like Elko, not Berlin. Why was I... I'm dumb. It was Elko. Okay, I'm looking here. It is Elko. DNF'd at Iowa. Crashed out Kansas. Average finish 10.2. Jeez, man. And he was stood at Elko. Like, and he was stood at Toledo. I gotta watch that race. So Chris Wright. Man, Chris Wright should have stuck in ARCA if this is what he's pulling out. Let's see his career stats, because what What is he doing right now? I want to see his career stats. Uh, Xfinity, 7 races. Are we 7 races into Xfinity? Because if so, he was ran every race. One DNF, that was a crash at Daytona. We all know what that was. But he's just, ninth at Martinsville? Good lord, oh my gosh, 26. He should have stayed in ARCA. Dude, he was living the good life in ARCA. That was, oh my gosh. Chris Wright's an idiot. I don't know, I mean, if the opportunity's there in Xfinity, I guess, but it's like, man, he should have just stuck in ARCA if those are the numbers he was pulling up. Because people trash on him in ARCA, but like, geez, his stats are actually decent. Even if there are less cars running full time. It's actually decent numbers. I mean, he's third, so if I run it all the way back, yeah. Even comparing it to these guys, it's actually pretty good. Even comparing it to Perez and Scott, it actually looks good. He should have. Oh my gosh, he should have stuck around. 79 points. He's not even far off. Dang it, Chris. He should have stayed. He should have stayed. You know, like, oh boy, man. He should have made a run for the title. I don't know. Unless his goal is just to, like, just go back to Xfinity or whatever. But still, oh man. I mean, it's easy for me to just say that, but like, third in the standing, 79 back. If he got a few more top fives, maybe. Or even led more. Did he lead any laps? No, he did. He led no laps. He was just good. He was just decent at like staying up front. LeVar Scott led more. What the heck? By the way, LeVar Scott's back for this year, all right. But like, LeVar Scott, jeez, Perez. Oh boy, Perez just Alex Bowman his way through the season, didn't he? So while almost leaned 1,400 laps. Jeez. William dog walked everybody. He won 9 races out of his 14. Oh, good lord. Connor, I know. Yep, 5. Okay, Connor won 5. Tanner Gray won 2. Jake Finch got the 1 win at Dega. There's Gustine. Mozak won a race? When was this? When did Mozak win? I know he was there last year, but where? It won't work. Okay, here it is. Oh, he won Kansas. Wait, what team? 28. I forgot I switched Chevy. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I'm really tired. Oh my gosh. I'll do this again tomorrow, probably at 7, because I can't go this late tomorrow night. I'll probably go at 7. 7 or 9, depending on what is going on for me. AM or, PM. I'm like 7 p.m. I'm gonna do the stream. So, yeah, 7 p.m. should be something. Even if the Cup Series actually, I'm sure a Cup Series will be done by then. At least I hope. I don't know, I feel like people will be frustrated considering how Xfinity ended. So looking at the list here, wow. Sorry, 5 more to go for the goal, even though I might remove some of the ones I suggested. Maybe. Ow, jeez, my finger. So looking at, I might remove a few of these depending on what's going on. Oops, Andy J. Okay, I gotta put this down so I know that was done already. So, alright. Very productive stream. So, 7 p.m. tomorrow, or 8 p.m., like, one of the other. It's gonna be a stream. We're gonna basically do the same thing here, except there's probably more to talk about tomorrow, maybe. So, oh man. Yeah, I'm burnt. So, This is what I call it. I'm gonna keep this window open since I'm just gonna do this again tomorrow. That way I don't have to set everything up again. I'll get rid of these two though. So that'll be something. And this is what's been done so far. Yep, bye. So I got. There'll be a lot to see. So yeah, so part 2 to this tomorrow at 7 or 8. For now, that will pretty much be it. Oh boy. See ya, guys.